Check, 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 check. Let's all have a seat as quickly as possible. If we can have the teachers assist with getting the classes set. We got this whole row on this right side. Y'all can start going down to the beginning of this row. Yeah, so we can fill in closer.
Thank you.
Y'all, can we start going down on the right side? Like, fill this row on the right side. Can they just come? We don't need to fill this row no more. Let's just go on this side, because it's a smaller class. No, y'all, go straight down, all the way down. Hey guys, quickly, take a seat, all the way down. Okay, guys, have a seat quickly, quickly, quickly. Start filling in these rows. Okay, we can start filling in this row as well now that this row is good. All right, guys, take a seat. Come on down to the row, all the way to the end. Fill in every single row. We can fill this. We got some spaces right here on this row.
Sure. Good morning, everybody. Give it up for the senior class of 25-26. Give it up for yourselves, guys. Give it up. Woo! It's a big deal, man. It's a big deal. Okay. Very first advisement for you guys, important, critical information this house is going to deliver. So here's 2 requests. Number 1, stay focused. Number 2, cell phones, headphones away now. So let's do that in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's not be escorted out of the room for headphones or cell phones. Very critical, important information, guys. Congratulations.
All right. All right, guys. Thank you all for being here. Y'all are midway through fall semester. Okay, next time we come together, it will be in January as a class, and then the next time will be in preparation for your graduation. So we have a few speakers for you today and a few things we're going to go through. Many of these you are already familiar with. We just want to remind you all of all the resources we have here at Marietta High School. So in terms of communication, we did create a senior letter. Have you all seen this letter come out before in email? Okay, it's in your school email. If you check your email, your parents also received it as well. It just highlights important information, key dates, key things to keep aware of throughout the year. So that is linked there for you all to review. Also, you know, we have the DA, which also has all of the school events listed as well, so you know what's going on in this school. Next, we're going to have Ms. Espinoza, the department chair for counseling, to come and speak to you all. Give it up for Ms. Espinoza.
Okay, seniors, so excited for y'all, so happy to see y'all. Okay, oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, so first things first, if you need to see your counselor, the best way to do it is to make an appointment. Otherwise, you can send us an email or anything like that, but it is very hard if you stop by because that doesn't mean that we can necessarily see you in that moment. So if you need to see us, if you need to talk to us, you need to talk about schoolwork, if you need to talk about your classes, you're worried about your classes, anything like that, please make an appointment to see your counselor. You can go scan it on the little QR code. You can also go to the website, anything like that. But we are here to help you. You are so close to the end, so we just got to make sure we're pushing through and finishing really strong, okay? Next, tutoring. Okay, so as seniors, y'all are really, really close, right? So y'all have fought really hard these last 3.5 years now to really get to where you are. But I don't want you to lose that steam. I don't want you to lose your momentum. You got to really push through because you have to make it all the way to May, okay? So yes, you're close. Yes, you're seniors, but you have to keep pushing. Tutoring is available on Tuesdays and Thursdays after school. There is transportation provided, okay? So there is no excuse for you not to be able to getting the help that you need, okay? Whether that is math, whether that is science, English, whatever it is, you have to finish those classes, right? Because it's those core classes that you need specifically in addition to your electives, right? So if you don't have your 4 math, your 4 science, your 3 social studies, or your 4 English, you need to make sure you're getting on top of the tutoring. PLC and MESH. If you are not necessarily on track, okay? So let's say you are a little bit further behind in your credits than where you should be. Maybe you messed around in freshman year or sophomore year, okay? And you're a little bit worried. You need to be making sure that you make an appointment to see your counselor or to see Miss H. Does everybody know where Miss H's office is? She's on Lower B Hall, like you're going to the cafeteria on the left side, okay? So she's the graduation coach. If you're worried about not making it to graduation, please, please, please come see somebody. It's very, very important that we have a plan for you, okay? If that means that you need to go take an extra class at MESH, which is our night school, or if that means that we need to get you over to the PLC so you can knock out credits a little bit faster, then you need to come talk to somebody. Graduation requirements. You all should have this like memorized and like burned in the back of your brains by now, okay? So how many credits do you need to graduate? 23, exactly. So those 4 math, 4 science, 4 literature, your 3 social studies, health, personal fitness, and then your 7 electives, okay? In order to receive high honors or honors, right? So when you're graduating, they say, oh, Brenda Espinoza graduating with high honors. That means that your GPA is a 4.0 or above. If your GPA is a 3.5 to a 3.99, you are graduating with honors, okay? And that counts up until the very, very, very last minute. So if something happens this semester and your GPA drops below that honors threshold or below that high honors threshold, then that means you're not quite making it, okay? So yes, it counts to the very, very end. Here are your graduation requirements. Hope and Zell scholarships. Let's talk about this real quick because this is a question that comes up a lot. How do you qualify for Hope or Zell scholarships? So for Hope, you need to have a minimum of a 3.0 Hope GPA, okay? A Hope GPA is different than what is posted on your transcript, okay? So the Hope GPA is calculated through Georgia Futures. It is only looking at a certain number or certain types of classes. So if you have not created a Georgia Futures account yet, you need to do that today. GA Futures, okay? Just type that in, create an account. It'll link it to your information specifically, and you can look and see what your Hope GPA is as of right now. The other thing that you need in order to qualify for Hope is you need to have at least 4 rigor courses. Okay, those 4 rigor courses come from a very specific list of classes that come from the DOE. Okay, some of those are like your IB classes, but some of those are also like forensic science. Some of those can be a Spanish 2 or a Spanish 3. Okay, so it is very specific. But if you create your Georgia Futures account, it will tell you how many you have. If your GPA is at that 3.0 or higher, but you don't have those 4 rigor courses, you do not qualify for Hope. Okay, so that is something that you really, really need to be paying attention to, because if you have that GPA, but you don't have the rigor courses, we really need to take a look at your schedule and make sure we can figure something out to make sure that you're qualified. Okay, so that's very important. Zell requirement, so the Zell scholarship, also very similar to Hope. It's gonna cover a little bit more, so you're gonna get a little bit more money out of it, right? But the requirements are a little bit higher. You have to have a 3.7 Hope GPA. You have to have your 4 rigor classes, and you have to take your SATs and score 1,200 or above, or ACTs with a 26 or above. So, if you have not taken your SATs, if you have not taken your ACTs, it is very important to go ahead and get that done, because even if you go to a school where they're saying, okay, scores are not required, we're not gonna look at them, that's fine. But if your score would qualify you for a ton of money, you want that, right? You want the money. So make sure that you are getting that taken care of, okay? The other thing that I'll mention about this, it's not just Hope and Zell scholarships that you want to be looking at, okay? If you're looking into going into a technical school, there are also Hope grants, okay? So the requirements for that are a little bit different, but if you're going to a Chattahoochee Tech or something like that, that's something that you want to be looking into or asking about, okay? So if you're thinking about a technical school, your GPA is looking pretty solid, you're doing well, make sure you're looking into those Hope grants. Okay, I think that's it for me. Oh, do you want a clicker?
Hello, seniors. What is the date today? October 15th, which means it is the early action deadline for many of your schools. If you are planning on applying early action to a school and you haven't submitted yet, you can still do that. You have until 11:59 today for early action. However, you're going to need to make sure that those schools are in SCORE in the applying or applied column, okay? Typically, we have 2 weeks after the deadline to submit supplemental materials. So your letters of recommendation, transcripts, and things like that, all right? SCORE, we need you all to check your email. Ms. Espinoza mentioned that, Ms. House mentioned that. We are sending things to your email. You guys are about to be adults, and after high school, you really need to be checking your email because especially for those of you going to college, that's how your colleges are going to be communicating with you. Whatever email address you've put on your application, that's where they're going to be alerting you about financial aid, orientation, scholarships, housing, all of those things. Some upcoming deadlines, October 22nd, so next week, we are going to have a college workday. So if you are needing to write your essay, if you are needing to search for some scholarships, you can do all of that then. It's going to be in the seminar room from 7:30 to about noon. We will feed you pizza. So please bring your laptop, please bring your charger, and be ready to work. Mr. Brantley and I will be available for any questions that you have at that time. November 7th is Apply to College Day. That's our final Apply to College Day. That's going to be in the Media Center, and November is also Apply to College Initiative Month. So many of the Georgia schools will be free. If you are on free and reduced lunch, your applications are already free. So if you do not fall into that category, or if you're not applying to a Georgia school, then come to the Media Center, and Dr. Rivera will take care of one of those applications for you. FAFSA is open now. So how many of you have already completed your FAFSA? Show of hands. Okay, the FAFSA stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid. I encourage all of you to complete the FAFSA, okay? Some of you have said, oh, I don't think we're gonna get anything. I encourage all of you to complete the FAFSA because even for some merit aid, your school might need that. Yes? FAFSA stands for the Free Application for Federal Student Aid. So it's where you can get some grants, some scholarships, and even qualify for some loans. So if you have questions beyond that, we are so lucky that we have the Scholarship Academy partnering with us, and we're going to have a specialist in our building every Wednesday, and she's actually here today. So Katie, can you stand up? This is Miss Cardwell, Katie Cardwell. And we also have Mr. Ian Barrett, who's from the Scholarship Academy here as well. And so, students, please take advantage of this. If you are unsure what to do, if you're not sure, when in doubt, you go talk to somebody. So please talk to your counselor, talk to your college advisor, and now we have FAFSA support as well on our campus. January 6th, continuing to talk about scholarships. The Marietta Schools Foundation scholarships will go live. Already, they have opened up their common application for their scholarships, so you can go ahead and fill that out. But the individual scholarships will become available on January 6th, and the applications close on March 6th. That's all I got. Up next is Mr. Garcia.
What up, seniors? All right, I'm going to try and be very quick because I think we're short on time. Am I right, Miss House? All right. Very simple. How many of y'all know exactly what you're going to do next year? How many of y'all still figuring out what you're going to do next year? Some of y'all are liars. Some of y'all are still figuring out what you're going to do next year. If you don't know, if you're not sure of your plan, if you have questions about your plan, Ms. Espinosa talked earlier, if you're not sure if you're on track to graduate or you want to double check, if you need to talk to a counselor, if you are having a rough day or a rough week and you need to talk to a counselor, if you need to map out a plan, you want to enlist in the military, you want to go straight to a career, if you are just trying to get some help, this QR code, which I promised earlier in the year is going to be everywhere in the building, and it's not yet, that's on me, it's about to be. But this QR code is how you talk to any of us, and if you come to one of us and you're asking a question that's really for someone else, we know how to connect you with the other person, so we will help you do it. Come find us, exactly as Ms. Gorman said, exactly as Ms. Espinosa said. If you need help, ask for it. We can't help you if we don't know. So I want to give you a couple quick notes for you. Mock interviews. If you haven't signed up for mock interviews, it's too late. But mock interviews are coming on October 22nd. Also on March 27th, I think the date is wrong in the school calendar. We got to fix that. But March 27th, we are hosting a career fair. March 27th, if you are figuring out what's next on March 27th, we're going to have dozens of employers here. We're going to have Chattahoochee Tech. We're going to have military recruiters. We're going to have folks who are here ready to interview you, hire you, enroll you, or connect you with what's next. So you're going to hear more from me about that, but know that when it gets to March 27th, come dressed for success. Come dressed like you may have an interview because you may have an interview. Come dressed like you're talking to a potential employer because you will be talking to a potential employer. Some of them are also going to be talking to you about scholarship or internship opportunities if you're going to college. So even for your college-bound students, this is a great opportunity. So make sure you can have that on your radar. I think I'm coming back. Oh, one more quick hit. Miss Wheeler, if you will stand so that everyone can see you. Does everyone know Miss Wheeler in the back? Wave at Miss Wheeler. She's nice. We like Miss Wheeler. Miss Wheeler and I are going to be working on the senior wall. Have you all seen the senior wall? Anybody not know what I'm talking about when I say the senior wall? You all seen the senior wall? Some of y'all raise your hands, but I think you're lying to me. The senior wall's on the way to J Hall. It's got a bunch of pictures of last year's senior class. Underneath those pictures, listen up. Underneath those pictures, you see college acceptance letters or enlistment confirmation letters or employment offer letters. That wall is where we recognize and honor the seniors who are taking that step toward employment, enrollment, and enlistment. It's about to be time for it to be y'all up on that wall. It's about to be time. So those of you who are about to get your first round of college acceptance letters, maybe some of you already have. Those of you who are lining up jobs for what's next, be ready to send those to mhs.seniorwall@gmail.com. When we get the senior portraits finalized, we're going to start taking down last year's class and putting up your class. So you ready? Any questions about this senior wall? I want you on my wall this year. I want you on my wall. If you're in this room, you should be on my wall. Make us add plaques to the wall to add you to it. That's all I got. I think that's all I got. That's all I got.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, now we're going to have Mr. Kelly from ATL Grad talking about cap and gowns. Very important information.
I think it's up here. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Got some goodies. Who wants a hat? Who wants a senior hat? How about over here in the middle? Pair of sweatpants. I got a few more giveaways in just a few minutes. All right. If you show me your attention and listen to me for about 2 minutes, I'll have some more giveaways. All right. 2 people are going to win a free cap and gown. Couple of things. All right, couple of things. Get the color, thank you. Couple of things real quick. I'll go real fast, okay? Couple of things. Congratulations on making it to your senior year. Give yourself 3 claps. 1, 2, 3. All right. Couple of things. My name is John Kelly, and I'm with ATL Grad, and we are here to partner with you for your senior year. All right, we're going to provide you everything that you need. You should have got a flyer on your way in. If you didn't, we will get you one in just a few minutes. If you don't want that flyer on the way out, do me a favor. Don't throw it on the floor. Make a nice, neat pile in the back corner, and we'll pick them up. Just be respectful. If you don't want the flyer, no big deal. Just make sure that you put it somewhere, okay? So we're here to partner with you. How many people have a little bit of senioritis? Probably a little bit. A little bit of senioritis is okay, all right? A little bit is okay. I was a high school principal for about 15 years in Cobb County, and senioritis can sneak up and get you. Don't let it get you. Your responsibility is to finish the year strong and do what you need to do. Our responsibility is to make you look good for graduation. On that flyer, you have a number of products that I'm going to talk about, different packages. We'll go real quick through this. The biggest thing I want you to take away is our website. It's atlgrad.com. Say it with me. All right, I'm going to say it 37 more times unless you say it a lot better than that. Our website is called what? All right, that's where you're going to go to order your cap and gown, all right? On that flyer, we will be back in the lunchroom on 2 different occasions, one in October and one in November, to help you if you want to order in person. So we will be in the lunchroom available to help you. But everything that you need is available online. The number one thing that you need to do is get that cap and gown ordered, all right? Get that cap and gown ordered. Dr. Crumb's not going to let you walk across that stage unless you look good. This is what your cap and gown, not caps, but your gowns look like. There's a white gown and there's a blue gown. I'll show you the website. I'll show you exactly where you go and exactly what you're going to see in just a second. We also have some senior swag options. If you want to order, I've already given away some of that stuff. I'm going to give away a hoodie here in just a minute. All of that stuff is available on our website, which is what? atlgrad.com. That's where you're going to go. And then we also have a diploma plaque that's available. So let's talk about a couple of those things. All right, cap and gown. All right, that is the number one thing that you need to take away. You have to get that cap and gown ordered. All right, you got to get that cap and gown ordered. You're going to order that. All you need to know to order that is your height and your weight. All right, they're not tailor fitted. All right, they're pretty close if you get your height and your weight, and we'll get you high. So we're going to deliver that with pride. We will deliver the cap and gown to the school in March or April. I don't remember the date off the top of my head. Everything else, if you order, will ship directly to your house. We're running about 2 weeks on deliveries right now. But the cap and gown we will keep, and we will hand it to you in the lunchroom, okay? All right? Senior swag. All of that senior swag stuff is available online at atlgrad.com. If you order online, it'll ship right to your house. We also have a diploma plaque. What is a diploma plaque? You might not be interested in a diploma plaque, but somebody in your family, your mom, your dad, your grandma, your auntie, whoever has helped you along the way, it's kind of like a participation trophy, honestly, all right? It looks just like your high school diploma. It's on a nice wood frame, and it's metal etched. It is not your high school diploma. We had 3 people last year call the office and say, hey, I ordered a diploma plaque. They won't let me graduate. It is not your diploma, all right? It is a representation of your diploma. It is a keepsake item. Again, you might not be interested in that, but somebody in your family may be interested in that. You can start ordering today at the website, which is what? atlgrad.com. You can order today. If you order by December 1st, hear me now. If you order by December 1st, we will draw 1 person out. Your whole order will be free, all right? So if you order swag, if you order stuff, if you order prior to December 1st, we will pull 1 name out of a hat, and somebody will get their order reimbursed to them, all right? But you got to go online and order. We want you to order early, all right? We want to have everybody order their cap and gown in a perfect world by December 1st. I know that's probably not going to happen because some of you are going to procrastinate like I do, all right? But make sure that you get that thing ordered. December 1st is the early order deadline. You have about a month and a half. The prices will go up a little bit after December 1st. So I highly encourage you to go ahead and get that thing ordered, all right? All right, you're going to order at where? atlgrad.com, all right? I said I was going to say it 33 times. That was only 23, okay? All right? All right, so let me show you. This is what you're going to see if you go to the website. We've tried to simplify our website and make it very user-friendly. When you go to atlgrad.com, this is what you're going to see, minus the big orange arrow. The big orange arrow is where you're going to click. You're going to click on graduation. You're going to see all of the schools that we service. We service about 62 schools in the metro Atlanta area, including all of Cobb County, Cherokee County, Marietta City. So there's going to be a bunch of schools. You're going to scroll down and find Marietta. Then what are you going to do? You're going to click on it. It's going to take you to this page which says Marietta High School. all of those packages on that sheet that I gave you, all of those packages you're going to see. Ms. Kelly, I don't want to order all that stuff. I don't want a package. I want to just order the cap and gown, just what I need. Keep scrolling down, all right? And you're going to go all the way down to shop individual items. Everybody with me? When you click on shop individual items, you're going to see all of the individual items, all right? In that spot, you can order just a sweatshirt if you want to, and then your cap and gown will be down in the bottom right-hand corner, all right? Try to make it as simple as we can for you. If you have any questions at all, our phone number is on that sheet right there. Somebody's manning the office pretty much every single day. Let's give away a couple more things. I've got a hoodie. Who wants a hoodie? Who wants a hoodie? Hold on. Put your hands down. Put your hands down. Anybody have a birthday today? And don't lie. Don't lie. Y'all are a bunch of liars. I'm not giving out a hoodie to a bunch of liars. There ain't no way, everybody. Your birthday? I believe her, maybe. I don't know. Okay. All right. We'll check Aspen. So we're going to check. Anybody has a birthday today or tomorrow, I've got a mug and I've got a hoodie. Now, last thing. I'm trying to hurry up. Look on the back of your flyer. Stand up if you have an ATL grad sticker on the back of your flyer. One. Who else? There should be two of them. Give it up for these two people. They're going to get a free cap and gown. Come see me after the meeting. Come see me after the meeting.
Nice. Thank you so much. Did you want it?
I'll do it after.
Okay. All right, guys, we're almost finished here. Okay, so like he said, and also it's a lot of talking in here. It's really frustrating because y'all are supposed to be seniors. I know y'all are excited, but please stop the side conversations because your graduation should be a priority. If it's not, let me know. Let me know if it's not. You can stay here for one more year. Okay, since we got owls. Okay, they will be back. ATL grad will be back on campus Friday, October 24th in the cafeteria. They will come back again Wednesday, November 12th, okay? They also offer Letterman jackets as well. He showed you the cap and gown, which is there. Anybody can get any color. You can get a white gown or a blue gown. Also, if you have a sibling that recently graduated from Marietta, you are welcome to use their cap and gown. It is the exact same. If you have somebody that you can borrow it for, save that $70. Use their cap and gown, unless you want your own, okay? So y'all have this flyer on the left, and then the Letterman jackets is there. They'll be on campus Friday, October 24th. All right, let's talk about dress code at graduation. Okay. So this is a special occasion. This is a special occasion, guys. So you cannot wear jeans. You cannot wear pajamas, no bonnets, no do-rags, no flip-flops, no slides, no Crocs, no joggers, no leggings, okay? The attire is very formal. So, nice pair of pants, nice dress, nice skirt, okay? It needs to look presentable under your cap and gown, okay? Y'all see what it says, dress or slacks, no sneakers. Also, ladies, no stiletto heels can be worn that will dig holes into the turf, like the skinny heels, no skinny heels. You can wear a chunkier heel or a thicker heel or flats, okay? But no stiletto heels, okay? Y'all see what it says. We will talk about this again closer to the date. Also, no book bags. Don't bring your book bag to graduation. Don't bring your Stanley Cup to graduation, okay? Just you, yourself, all right? We'll talk about it. All right, as another reminder, I need y'all to quiet down. Y'all are seniors, and so homecoming is over, but prom will be here next year. Some of y'all are not going to be able to go because y'all are consistently tardy to school. Please get to school, because once you get to 7, you cannot go to these things, okay? This will start over next semester. Once you get ISS, there are no more privileges offered to you. So try to be on time and do not exceed 7. Do not exceed 6. Okay, electronic devices as well. Some seniors are getting their phones confiscated. After 2 confiscations, that is now ISS. So please put your cell phones and your headphones and your earbuds up. All right. As you know, y'all have class dues. Mr. Osborne and Mr. King are your advisors. Okay? Y'all have an Instagram page. Y'all have great things, so make sure you pay your dues. All right, guys, and that's it. He is going to give out some stuff that he mentioned. We are going to stay here until the bell rings at 11:10, 5 minutes. Please have a seat. Do not leave. You are in here for 5 more minutes.
If you